When I was a kid, I wanted to be everything under the sun. I wanted to be a race car driver, I wanted to be a soccer player, I wanted to be a baseball player, I wanted to be an engineer, I wanted to be an inventor. Everything a little boy could dream of doing, I probably dreamed of doing. When I was a kid, it was like a little kid, like over a decade ago, I watched my first YouTube video. And I believe it was a Black Eyed Peas and Justin Bieber collab. That introduced me to the world of YouTube. And my first YouTuber that I really fell in love with, the one that I really watched the most, was DanTDM. He was a gaming YouTuber focused on Minecraft. DanTDM sparked my love for YouTube, but at the age of 8, 9 years old, I didn't have a phone, I didn't have a camera, I didn't have anything to make YouTube videos except for this exact laptop from over a decade ago. But of course, legally, I was too young to make a YouTube channel. So when I turned 13, the legal age to start a YouTube channel, I uploaded my first video. It was awful. It was so bad. And like the next 10 or 20 videos following it were equally as bad. But I just pressed record. And if you look at most of the advice from big YouTubers out there that have made it, that's what they tell you to do, just record. Now, DanTDM made me fall in love with YouTube, made me want to be a YouTuber, but his style of content I wasn't very good at. Gaming videos. First of all, I didn't have access to a lot of video games when I was a kid. We didn't have a lot of money, and we lived in a place where you couldn't really access a lot of technology. But I came across another YouTuber. He's a bit controversial. Not a lot of people like him. I'm talking about Jake Paul. Now Jake Paul, I noticed, was different from other YouTubers, because what I would usually watch is people sitting down in front of a camera, like this video, people sitting down in front of a camera, talking, or playing video games. Jake Paul was the first YouTuber that I saw go out and film a YouTube video in public around other people. And I immediately, as soon as I saw that, I was like, that's what I want to do. 4 or 5 years later, when I actually made a YouTube channel, I completely forgot about that and made gaming videos and talking head videos. But then there was a turning point a year or two ago, 3 years ago. Another very controversial person. His name is Andrew Tate. You've probably heard of him. He was the most Googled man in the world. That made me realize I have never dedicated myself to anything. And yeah, that sounds harsh, but when you look at the professionals, when you look at people like Mr. Beast, who spends 27 days out of a month on set making videos, I've never done anything close to that. Now, when I got into YouTube again, that 2 or 3 years ago, it was like a complete 180 turn. I think it first started when I got my GoPro Hero 7. Once I got that, I just was like, there's nothing holding me back. I have a good camera, I have a good editing software. There's nothing saying I can't make videos as good as Jake Paul or Mr. Beast. I started making videos, and if you look at the intro in the first video after I got my Hero 7.
Yo.
What's up, homie?
What's up? These are the homies. I don't think y'all have ever been in one of these videos before.
Compared to the latest video on my channel, the #1 most used form of transportation in New York is walking.
That's right. More than buses, taxis, bikes, or the subway, people still walk the most.
So I'm gonna walk the entirety of Manhattan Island. We're at the northernmost point, Henry Hudson Bridge, and I'm gonna walk 15 miles from here all the way down to the Staten Island Ferry. You could see a lot happened since then. In present day, now that I'm actually pursuing this, actually putting time and effort into it, spending all of my time working on videos, all of my effort putting into these videos, and all of my money being spent on these videos for very diminishing returns. My monitor just turned off. For very diminishing returns, I realized what it actually takes to achieve something like this. I saw a post somewhere where it was like not like a census, but it was like a majority poll or something, and it said 80% of kids, when they asked them what they want to be when they grow up, they said YouTubers. On the surface, it looks easy. You film yourself, you edit the videos, and you upload them. But then you get into the nitty-gritty and you realize the videos are a lot more expensive than you think they're going to be. You have a lot more traveling to do. You have a lot more logistics to do. You need to lug around a bunch of camera gear. You need to buy more camera gear. You need to learn how to use a camera. You need to get editing software. You need to learn how to edit. You need to have an upload schedule. You need to learn how to write descriptions and make thumbnails and upload times. And then you do all of that and you get 70 views on a video, and it's very discouraging. But that's where most people fall off. That's because that's failure. That's what happens, is you put all of your time and effort into a video and you make that video. And that's what I've been doing for the last few videos. And you expect that video to blow up. You expect that video to monetize your channel overnight. And inside, you know that's not going to happen, but you do expect the video to do very well, even if you don't expect it to blow up or go viral. And then it gets half the views your previous video got. It's not a very good thing when that happens. You get like a 7 or like a 6, 7 out of 10, and that's where I am right now. My philosophy on this subject is failure is impossible. Now, you're probably saying, you just said you failed. You just said you uploaded a video and it failed. It flopped. It got half the views. That's temporary failure. See, that's a setback. True failure only comes if you make two choices. If you give up, if you walk away from it, and you don't do it again, you stop pursuing it, you failed, because you're never going to achieve it if you give up. The second is if you become content. If you become satisfied with what you have and you stop working to grow and get better and you just stay where you are, you failed, because there's no such thing as perpetual motion. You're either going up or you're going down. What I'm saying here today for the future of this channel is I will never stop. Even if my videos get 100, 200, 300 views a video and I put all of my time and effort into it, I still see myself uploading videos. I will never stop making YouTube videos. I would really appreciate it if you subscribed, because there's gonna be a lot more on the way. And it all started when me sitting down with this laptop over a decade ago and watching a music video with Justin Bieber in it. I'm sure if you followed the channel, and if you don't, you can go back and look, I've been trying to get 2 videos out a month. Since the start of the year, I have made a commitment, and I've held to that, to upload at least 2 videos a month. I missed that twice. This month, obviously. Also, when I uploaded the Miami video, that one was late, and I didn't get another video out that month. But other than those 2 months, other than that month and this month, I have gotten 2 videos out every single month. But the next 3 months, I'll get like 2 weeks free. October, November, and January, I'm going back to 2 videos a month. And I'm gonna put everything, I mean everything I have into these videos. And then December, I'm gonna try to get a video out every week in December. So definitely subscribe for that. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So definitely make sure to subscribe to help with that. And then with the rest of these videos coming out this year, I think we got a pretty good chance of reaching it. I don't know about you, but we're at 7, the side. We're at 777 right now, 777. So do the math, we need this many subscribers left. Comment down below what you want to see the future of this channel become. Tell me what kind of videos you want me to make. Yeah, this has been a very different video compared to my last few videos, but it's just, I just wanted to talk about the future of this channel to let you know that I will never stop. You're stuck with me. I'm gonna cringe so hard when I edit this, bro.